I'm Bernard and I'm a financial advisor. I've been working with IceCube for the past 1.5 years. But I get to know them through Facebook. I thought that the video done by them, their own marketing, was pretty attractive. And since they are doing a good job for themselves, I thought that they could also do a good job for me as well. So that's where I enrolled into their video package. In the service industry, where people-to-people relationship is very important, you need a face to a product. And trust is the most important thing to transmit from me to my audience, right? Video is highly effective. That's where the audience can sense your sincerity, they can sense your personality, and these two ingredients is part of trust. And that in doing a video, you're transmitting that trust from me to my customer through IceCube. There are truly a lot of marketing companies or freelancers that are approaching financial advisors. That's because traditional roadshows are on the decline. And given that there is a lot of competition, it's very hard to decipher a good marketer versus another, because we don't have the time and we're also not the expert in this field. So I think that is the biggest challenge. And also for those a little bit more well-known ones, I would say that their costs are disproportionate. So among some of the other companies and freelancers which approach me, a big majority are simply order takers, which means that they would just listen to what you want and then do a campaign without understanding what is your USP, what is your target audience, and what is your long-term objective, perhaps to build a brand. So there's probably a minority of marketers who put in the additional effort to do that. So when I met IceCube, I was pretty skeptical. I'm also very careful. But what I like about IceCube is that they take pride in helping businesses grow. And how do they exhibit this at that time was that some of the revenue is determined by how much revenue I bring, which means the more I earn, the more IceCube earn. Such model of profit sharing is what I would like as an entrepreneur. For the first 2.5 months, I was a little bit disappointed because the leads wasn't coming in. Even if they were to come in, it wasn't quality. Thereafter, I think we have a few discussions, and after the discussion, things reversed. So from 2.5 months to the third month, I do see a very significant uptick in terms of the quality of the leads and also the volume of the leads. I still recall one meeting which I have with Ricky, and they even said that they are a bit paiseh, that they are unable to give me the leads. So at that point of time, when I heard the word paiseh, I feel that this is actually a company that I want to work on a long term, because if let's say they are not paiseh, then it means that they are really for profit driven. They don't really bother about your interests. But the fact that they are embarrassed and not doing so well, it shows that they really put my interests with theirs as well. So that actually comforted me, despite the first 2.5 months wasn't spectacular. The team is very attentive to details. They tried their best to crystallize what is my unique selling point and how best to convey this message to my target audience. So without a deep understanding about my USP, I don't think the marketing campaign would be such a success. Over time, the leads came in, the quality also improved. Of course, that is with the help of multiple tweaks and adjustments to the campaign and also to the video. Initially, we only started with 3, and then over time, based on the result of the leads generation, I think there are a lot more that came thereafter based on a few permutations on the original 3 video. I thought that is very value adding. The customer that came in were pretty sincere and the target was quite right. There are truly some that are within the field of the high net worth, as well as those who are financially distressed. So the question is not about their ability to bring certain group of people, sometimes just truly random. But to achieve higher closing, it also involves the competency of the advisor as well. What IceCube has done is that it has provided a platform where there's plenty of leads, but the responsibility is also twofold. One is on the company and one is on the individual. So given that I have a positive ROI so far, so my plan is to continue to engage IceCube to enhance what was already done previously. So I'll recommend IceCube to other businesses, and I think that they are a very sincere bunch of people. There are businesses that are just purely for profit, but there are always some businesses that are profit with a heart, and I think IceCube is one of those. Let's say a big thank you to the IceCube team for helping me to create not just a marketing campaign, but also a personal brand concurrently. In the services industry, both are intertwined, and that this integration is necessary. It should not be done in silo, and IceCube has done just that.